Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. The Lions scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's jabbing it his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that stiff lead hand out into his opponent's face all night long.
There's that right hand he scores with.
Teddy, we know what it looks like when it lands, but how do you get to the point when you throw a big hook that, hey, I can build the foundation of how to deliver it?
Well, you have to get in good position, and that's a good point. You have to get outside the opponent's right hand. Get close enough where you're not throwing it from a distance where there's an opening. And slip your head a little bit to the left where you're outside that right hand. This way you're safe when you throw it, and you can throw with bad intentions.
That's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Vitali Klitschko.
Come on, kid, monsters.
90 seconds to go here in this round. The Lions' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. And he ties up on the inside. You talk to Vitali Klitschko enough, and you get the sense of his appreciation of the sweet science. Well, they're landing the combination punch. Klitschko looked like a veteran scientist. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vitali Klitschko. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
There you go.
When Vitali Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease. Vitali Klitschko's commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch stats prove it.
Hit the body.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That's a good block by Vitali Klitschko. That's a hook right to the flank. Nice block by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's blocking ability is doing well for him there. A stinging uppercut by the Lion.
Back to the body.
able to get away from that headshot with the block. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Lion. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Not much action as he just ties up. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
You got nice.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Lion. Blocks away that headshot. Vitali Klitschko's left, working well that time. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
How do you size up Klitschko in terms of how difficult of a task it is to face him? Is he one of the heavyweights where you say it's a pretty tall order?
Yeah, it is. You have to be consistent with him because that's one of his strengths that people don't look at. You know, he's matured. Ever since he quit with Chris Bird, he's gotten more mature. He went in there, he redeemed himself with Lennox Lewis. He fought like a warrior, and now he continues to carry that with him. He's consistent. He's not going to break down. You have to be consistent. You have to make sure you don't let him control you with the jab. You have to use your own jab, and you don't get frustrated with him.
Vitali Klitschko's landed a good, solid combination. How about that left hand? We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
And round number 3 is underway. Nice block by Vitali Klitschko. To the head he goes with a left hand.
You're not focused. Pace yourself. Look at the jab. Back to the body.
Resourceful jab by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's left now getting into the mix. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Keep it going.
Well-placed hook there. The jab for Vitali Klitschko is vitally important. Vitally for Vitali. The Lion's right hand scores well that time. Halfway through this round here.
What do you think is Vitali's best asset?
I think his awkward cleverness. You know, he can fight on the outside for the most part. He'll take what you give him. He'll control range pretty good. But he can fight inside. He can engage you a little bit if you have to. And he throws a lot of punches.
Nice defense. Good block by Vitali Klitschko.
Come on, get focused. Nice work.
Blocks it away. punch intended for the head.
Keep moving. You got this one. Beat him to the... Come on, kids, focus.
Final 10 seconds.
That's it. That's what. Let him do it. Don't fight this fight. Jab and move. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Start of round number 4. The Lions ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. 2 rounds to 1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, it seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, is he going to pay a price for that activity? Because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
Solid uppercut. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Vitali Klitschko's got to do something. This is ridiculous. He's not doing anything.
What he's doing, I think, is hoping the referee's going to come in and do something for him, get him out of there. That might be what's going on.
Solid straight right hand.
That's it, just like that. You're not focusing. Keep doing what you're doing. Break the body.
And now he scores with that left to the body.
Come on, kid, focus.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. The Lions scoring with that right hand. When we talked with Vitali Klitschko all week long, he told us the key to this fight is his jab. He just delivered a good one there. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on.
Nice, nice. Nice work, nice work.
The Lions putting that old boxing theory to work. And that's carry that walking stick and it'll take you far.
Yeah, you're talking about that jab. He's doing a good job. But, you know, the jab's not enough. You have to be educated with where to use the jab from. And that's what he's doing a good job with. If you throw a jab from too close, you can get timed with the jab killer, the right hand. He's throwing that jab from the right distance, where he's all the way outside, where his opponent cannot counter with the right hand.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. It's almost as if he's jousting with that left hand. Vitali Klitschko brings so much behind it. Vitali Klitschko's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Lion.
Keep moving.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Jab, jab.
Very educated jab there by Vitali Klitschko.
Keep moving, keep moving. Keep working the body.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Vitali Klitschko. Nice strike after catching one by Vitali Klitschko. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Lion. Forceful jab by Vitali Klitschko.
Come on, kid, focus.
Vitali Klitschko's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab.
Able to cover up that gut. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. And that's the end of round 5. The Lions has to prove that he's a deep stretch runner here right now. I think he's slightly trailing as this fight comes to the later stages, but you can see his corner imploring him to go out and win it. And we are back underway, another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way.
Keep those hands up.
The Lions left, landing well. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Blocks that belt line well.
Keep working the body.
Vitali Klitschko's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good block by Vitali Klitschko. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. The Lions' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vitali Klitschko. The Lions' failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Jump on him. Nice. Keep moving, keep moving. There you go.
See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitali Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night.
You got nice.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Come on, kid, focus.
One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Making pay for his misses.
Got any more of these?
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight.
Vitali Klitschko's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vitali Klitschko.
Keep your hand up.
The Lions absorbing a hook.
Vitali Klitschko's
Done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Keep your hands moving.
Good flush shot by Vitali Klitschko. At the halfway point of round 7. A stabbing right hand comes in by Vitali Klitschko. Good flush shot upstairs. Vitali Klitschko's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Vitali Klitschko's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
He's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab, then finish him.
As we start round number 8 and we look at your scorecard, Teddy, it's easy to look at this fight and make a simple piece of analysis. Hey, one guy dominated the other. Much more complex than that. So many pieces of the puzzle had to be put in place in the 8 weeks leading up to this fight to get this result at this point in the fight.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. I mean, it's like an orchestra. Everything is put together beautifully. You got the wind instruments, you got the percussion instruments, you got the string instruments. Everybody, the cut man, the trainer, the manager, got the right people in camp. Everyone has done their job, and you're seeing the results of it.
The Lions throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Keep moving. Keep moving. 1, 2, 1, 2. Focus. Relax. Keep moving. Keep moving.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's jab doesn't just score for him offensively, it completely neutralizes his opponent. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep moving. Keep moving. That's what I want to see.
Scored well up top. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vitali Klitschko.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Double up your punches.
The Lions' defense is paying off now. Oh, good exchange there. Vitali Klitschko's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Keep it up.
Vitali Klitschko's well-conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business, because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked.
Oh, he gets big shot there. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Use the jab. To the body. Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. Get focused.
Blocks that punch. Vitali Klitschko, the Lion. Oh! And for the second time tonight, he goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Vitali Klitschko's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Yeah, a good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.